In just 1 week, after I used Mega Digest, my constipation stopped. My digestion was very great. The diarrhea went away. I was never feeling the pain again. So Mega Digest, I tell you, it has helped me. It can help you because my sex life is great. I'm now feeling more energy. I'm never tired again. And I can do things that I could not do before. Mega Digest has helped me. It can help you too.
Complete healing, of course, as you can imagine, is going to take time depending on each person's situation with their digestive tract. Mega Digest contains only 100% natural compounds, and it's safe to take every day with your meals. I'm telling you, if you suffer from any sort of digestive problem, you need to be taking this product. It's so easy to use and will make a world of difference in the way you feel. As your digestive system becomes more restored, you're going to find that you have more energy, more motivation, and a totally new outlook on meals in general. You'll become more regular over time and will discover how good it feels not to be eating as often. Digestion is one of the single most important aspects of good health. If you neglect it, you will never know how good it feels and how good your body is really capable of feeling.
That is just wonderful information, Jason, but I'm curious. Just the number of new diabetes cases seems to be growing at an alarming rate. Is there a connection between diabetes and digestion?
You know, Sherry, there's a definite connection. I'm actually really glad that you mentioned that. Diabetes is becoming an epidemic. In the United States alone, it affects over 16 million people with a total of 120 million worldwide. In fact, diabetes is now the 4th leading cause of death in the United States.
You know, we hear about diabetes constantly, though it seems that people don't get a correct understanding of it. Could you explain to the viewers what diabetes is and why we need to be concerned about it?
You're right, Sherry. It can be a very confusing disease. Without going into more detail than we need to, diabetes is a metabolic disease that affects a person's blood sugar levels. It results from either poor insulin production or the body's inability to use insulin effectively. And what that equates to is really nothing more than a body that doesn't know how to control its blood sugar levels. Here's a simple way to understand it, Sherry. When you eat a meal, your body begins producing a compound called glucose during the metabolic process. Now, under normal conditions, glucose is transported to the cells and used for energy. But with diabetes, glucose is either unable to find its way to the cells because of poor insulin activity, or when it does find its way, the body doesn't know what to do with it when it gets there. It won't fit into the cell's insulin receptors, and in return, it gets pushed back out into the bloodstream. Diabetes is an extremely serious condition that can take a toll on every part of human health. What's even more frightening is that there are so many people out there who don't have any idea that they're diabetic or even borderline diabetic.
What are some of the symptoms of diabetes?
Well, some of the more obvious signs include excessive thirst, frequent urination, excessive hunger, blurred vision, headache, irritability, excessive weight gain, even excessive weight loss. These are the key things to look for. And if you suffer from any of these symptoms, you really need to start thinking more about your body's blood sugar levels.
Okay, but what could a person do to prevent diabetes or manage their symptoms?
Well, actually, Sherry, there's a lot that can be done. Now, as you probably know, over the years, diabetes has been treated with various drugs that help improve the function of insulin. That, in addition to key dietary and lifestyle changes. But did you know that for thousands of years, Ayurvedic physicians have been using natural substances and extracts to help manage this disease?
And have these practices been effective?
Well, they've been very effective. And what's even more impressive, they don't offer the side effects that are associated with some of the harsh drugs or other conventional therapies. Now, as you know, Sherry, I'm constantly evaluating and reviewing new dietary supplements. One of the best products that I have seen to date in the prevention and elimination of diabetic symptoms is Diazen. It's a revolutionary formula that contains compounds and herbal extracts that have been proven to treat some of the most common symptoms of diabetes.
My name is Mary Asensio. 7 years ago, I was diagnosed with diabetes. A friend of mine introduced me to a product called Diazen. It's all natural herbs. I've been taking it now for approximately 4 weeks. During that time, I visited my physician and he told me that my diabetes is now under control.
Diazen is a 100% natural dietary supplement that works by improving the way the body uses insulin and glucose.
My name is Patricia Mangan, and I'm here today to tell you about a miracle that I've recently discovered within the last month. I have been a diabetic for 20 years. I took so many medications, expensive medications, that I thought were helping me, and the doctor said I had to take them the rest of my life. My mother was diabetic. She was on insulin and later off the insulin with good diet, but I guess it's hereditary. However, a month ago, a friend of mine introduced me to two natural supplements, one called Digestive and the other Mega Digest.
It's a simple, safe, and highly effective conventional alternative to the drugs, and it's one of the best ways that I personally know to help manage and treat this deadly disease. Remember, Ayurvedic medicine has been around longer than each and every one of us. The compounds in Digestive include many of those that have been used throughout history to help treat diabetes. I can't stress enough how important it is to respect your digestive and metabolic systems. The combination of Mega Digest and Digestive provides everything that the body needs in order to live a long, healthy life.
Mega Digest. It's for digestive problems. I suffered from both diabetes and digestive problems. Unbelievably, within a month, I am feeling so much better. I was so fatigued before, I couldn't get out of bed some days. And these are natural supplements. Thank goodness for this friend that introduced me. Now I'm going to ask my doctors to take me off half of the other medications, and I'm going to refer everyone that I know that has diabetes or acid reflux or digestive problems to these two natural supplements, Digestive and Mega Digest.
Don't let one more day go by suffering from poor digestion or poor metabolism.
On the process of taking my regular drugs for the diabetes, I inherited a problem with my digestive system. And now I'm also taking Mega Digest. And between the two combination of both herbal medication, I now have my life under control. I have no problems with my diabetes, and I also don't have any problems with my digestive system. I want to introduce this herbal medication out to the public so you can experience the miracle that I've experienced.
Call the number on your screen right now and order these products today. You, your body, and your loved ones will be so glad that you did.
This is all wonderful information, Jason. Thank you so much for being a part of our program today.
Thank you, Sherry. It's a pleasure to be here.
We hope that you've enjoyed our in-depth discussion about diabetes, enzymes, and digestion. Now it's your turn to do something about it. Call the number on your screen right now and start living the life that you're supposed to. Order Mega Digest and Digestive today and start living the life the way it was intended to be lived. You owe it to yourself to be healthy, and you have the power to make that happen today. On behalf of ZAST Nutraceuticals and our guest, Jason Kroner, I'm Sherry Hasso. Be healthy, and thank you so much for joining us today.